Fox 13 News at 5 starts now. And we began with a name mix-up that cost an Ohio man 5 months of his life. Now his attorney is taking action. He's filed a lawsuit against Shelby County. Fox 13 Investigates first told you about Anthony Robertson in October. That was months after he was released from jail at 201 Poplar.
And you said Robertson with a T.
Robertson.
Here's the problem. He was detained at Shelby County at 201 Poplar, in fact, for months. He was mistaken for Anthony Robertson.
No T. Yeah.
Robertson is also a serial rapist. Fox 13's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon joins us in studio. Kayla, you now have documents that outline the confusion that started from the beginning.
That's right. Court transcripts from 3 different hearings. You see the judge asking for the defendant's proper name, while multiple prosecutors ask for more time to figure it out. All the while, Anthony Robertson, the correct defendant, was already in custody for multiple rape charges.
Every day I got up, every day expected to lose my life and they're on some charges that had absolutely nothing to do with me.
When Fox 13 spoke to Anthony Robertson 2 months ago, he was still shaken up from his time in custody at 201 Poplar. At the time, we also heard from his attorney, Andre Wharton, who is preparing a lawsuit against Shelby County.
Claim, if you will, is going to be largely about the balls that were dropped.
Now that lawsuit is filed, and we're learning more about what really happened in the courtroom while Robertson was in custody. It begins with a court transcript from April. Judge Jennifer Mitchell, listed as the court, is speaking to a public defender for Robertson and prosecutor Gavin Smith. There's immediately confusion. First, there's an exchange between Judge Mitchell and a deputy trying to confirm if it's Robertson or Robertson. The public defender then says, the state's trying to confuse me by putting different names on my client. The case gets reset despite the confusion and the back and forth. Robertson remains in jail with a $1.3 million bail. Less than 3 months later, Robertson had a new attorney and there was also a new prosecutor on the case. The transcript reads, "I'm trying to get him released. He's been falsely incarcerated." That's when prosecutor Katie Ratton asked the judge for 2 weeks to look into the things Mr. Harrell is saying. 2 days later, July 5th, all involved parties were back in Judge Mitchell's courtroom. Prosecutor Gavin Smith announces that over the 4th of July holiday, Judge Chris Kraft signed off on dropping the charges without cost, releasing Robertson from jail. Smith explained to the court he wrote up the proper indictment for Anthony Robertson, the correct defendant, and noted he wrote and highlighted defendant has an open case in Division 3 for Anthony Robertson. Smith told the court at some point after he dropped off the indictment sheet, the information was changed in the computer to reflect Robertson's information. Robertson previously had drug charges on his record. It was when they double and triple checked social security numbers and birth dates that the error was found. Smith told the court, "How do we get this guy out? Oh my God, like he needs to go." By the end, Judge Mitchell agreed the charges needed to be dropped. She told the court, "That's unfortunate that the gentleman spends 4 months in jail." Now, that lawsuit filed today also names Michael Johnson, Robertson's original public defender. The lawsuit is asking for a total of $5 million. Darcy?
That is time that man will never get back. That is Fox 13's Kayla Solomon reporting tonight. Thank you so much, Kayla.